Now you can't tell me this is not friggin' peaceful. Got wood. First official fire in Newfoundland in over 28 years. That was the last time we were here. Bit windy tonight, but I paid for the wood. I'm burning it. Burns good though.
So the first part of this trip, we ended up going past Cowhead and we went up the coast, stopping at various ports, Portland Creek, Daniels Harbor, up to Port Saunders, Hawke's Bay, and into Port au Choice and Point Riche, where you'll see what we saw at the lighthouse. It was amazing. And then we went back to Hawke's Bay for the evening.
What do you think, Teresa?
Hey, how are ya? It's beautiful. So windy. I love it. You probably can't even hear me because it's so windy.
Yeah, yeah. Really foggy here today too.
We pulled off onto the side of this, I don't know, cliff, you'd say, at the side of the road, 4:30, and just decided to have lunch. We took a little walk around first to see what we could find, and it was amazing the amount of flowers and plants that were growing on this really barren area. But take a look. A drive through the French shore for a history lesson on France, Great Britain, and Newfoundland, who wanted rights and who got rights and who didn't get rights. And then it ended up in 1904 that the French gave up the rights. So it strictly became Newfoundland. It was so windy when we got up to Point Riche. We went mainly to see the lighthouse, and we had heard that there was caribou herd up that way. So we thought we'd go and check it out. And lo and behold, we found them right by the water, which was just amazing. Take a look. Hello everybody. For dinner tonight we are having, I've mixed in some onions and peppers and rice. It's Korean barbecue rice. And then we're having bacon, one slice of bologna that's left, and blood sausage. And in English, we're having special sweet mustard pickles. This is a Newfie special down here. Going to enjoy it. And let me just show you our campsite for tonight. We're all set up with the solar and the Bluetti because we don't have any electricity here. So we're set. There's Cecil. Hey, Cecil's happy. Look at this. This is our area, our spot.
Do your muska.
We're right on the bog. So we've been told that there's a cow, a calf, and a bull in the park.
All walked into a bar.
Yeah, all walked into a bar. We're at the Pistolet Bay Provincial Park. Beautiful park. So that's our view.
Showing 30 sites.
Yeah, there's only 30 sites in this park. We've got our tent set up.
Show them the solar.
We've got our tent set up here. We're at site number 21.
Yeah.
Site number 21. Beautiful. Look at this. So we got our kitchen on the back, of course. Over here we've got our solar setup, charging up the Bluetti. And we're good to go. See ya. Here at St. Anthony, Newfoundland, beautiful day. Just watching the boats go out for fishing. Let's see, what's his name? Lady Kenda. Somebody else out there already, they're sitting. Those are actually, that we thought it was originally a net. But it's actually seagulls, just sitting all around the boat, so I'm not sure. There's nobody fishing, unless he's going to get started now. What's this guy got on? He's got big net on. I got a net at the back that rolls out.
Yeah.
Cool. the rebuilt ones. You can go down there and talk to some of the reenactment actors. Nice walk. They got a boardwalk. Where's the boardwalk? There. And over here, where is it? Oh no, it's over there. Where do they get more ruins that you can actually go and look at? Like they got huts and workshops and halls. And then up here we got big visitor center right at the top. And you can take a walk around the top of the hill as well. We stayed at Pistolet Bay once more for an evening. Didn't have any sights, so we ended up in the parking lot overflow, which was fine. Right by the washroom, private beach. I didn't mind it at all. Didn't go swimming though, a little cold. We also, you'll notice here in the pictures, there are these gardens that are at the side of the road. Usually it's potatoes, but there are other things in there as well. We've seen onions, we've seen it look like Brussels sprouts or cabbage and maybe some lettuce or something like that. But they're just at the side of the road. They're on the highway, and someone looks after them. They've got them wrapped and blocked off with wood, but I guess they just don't have the property or the ground that's good enough to grow on their houses, so they grow it at the side of the road. It's all boggy and lots of peat, so it's great ground to grow in. Then we got a beautiful sunrise when we left Pistolet Bay, probably because of all the smoke in the area and all the fires that are going on in Newfoundland right now. So everybody be careful out there, and we'll talk to you soon.